Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, folks. Welcome to Ritchie, Pennsylvania. That's actually not where this rink is, but it's Palmyra, Pennsylvania. But close enough. We go through Hershey. It's considered Hershey as 25-26 for the AA Raleigh Raptors. Warm up on your left-hand side in dark blue, and they're playing the Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore Lightning, Thunder. Not sure. We got a lightning bolt on the jersey. They look like they've got a practice jersey on. Must have forgot his. It happens. Anyway, we'll get started in a few. First game of a tournament. They got another game this evening. And Katie Grimm's on the camera. Mike not here today. First time I've ever seen Mike not at a game. So this is kind of strange. But Katie's on the camera. Thank you, Katie. Hope she'll do a good job with the absence. Mike Grimm. Very faithful here, filming almost every game. Actually, every game that I've been to. So, except for the ones he had to commentate, Katie had to film those or broadcast those. Anyway, we'll get started in a minute. There's about a minute and 12 left in the period. And again, this is Raleigh on the left. Raleigh Raptors on the left, playing Jersey Shore on the right. Jersey Shore in white. Raptors in blue. First game of the tournament. We'll be back in a moment. All right, folks. Teams rallying up around the goal before we get started with the first period of. I'm not even sure what this tournament is called, which shows you what a terrible broadcaster I am. And without Mike here to ask, I might as well ask Katie. What's the name of this tournament? The President's Day Showcase. So first game, first period. We got man, I feel like I have a little distance here. It's tough with the netting to see, but it's like we got the starting lineup as Sykes. I see Fultonier out there, so Fultonier Grimm will be the deep air. Sykes will take the opening draw. He's got Peters on his right, and Margulies, I believe, on his left. Or is that Mikey Lee on the far side? Boys, I think that's Mikey Lee. as the refs will get settled in here and drop the puck in a moment. A lot of banging from the boys in preparation. Both sides banging on the boards. And the puck is dropped. Raptors have possession for a moment. Trying to adjust the mic here. I'm having a little trouble. Hope I haven't muted things. As, they fight battle for it at the blue line in front of the Jersey Shore bench. Whistle blown. Gonna face off just outside the zone. Beatty has the puck, brings it in over the blue line. Pass the face-off back, circles, looks cross ice, has Fortnier. Fortnier takes it off the boards, takes a quick shot, saved by the goalkeeper, holds on to it for a face-off. Goalkeeper tested early here, 34 seconds into the game. For wholesale change on the lines. Lona and Whittier, deep pair, Margulies. Logan Peterson and Kasuf up front, Ashton Kasuf. Draw just to the left of the Jersey Shore goalkeeper. Jersey Shore has possession. Slams it off the boards behind the net. Lona steps up, goes under his stick, and Margulies has got the body of the man before it comes out of the zone, picked up by Whittier. They get back on sides, goes back into the zone. Jersey Shore sends it out. Kelowna goes D to D. Actually, I should say goes up to Whittier. Kasuf as they battle in a corner that I cannot see. It's up at center ice. D to D on the Jersey Shore side. They'll get it up to their offense. Dump it into the Raptor zone. It's Guido in net, I believe. Could be wrong. My vision is terrible from here. Looks like Guido. It's like a big Guido. Yes, it is Guido. As the puck's cleared out of the zone and down the ice for an icing call, just missed the boom. Or else that would have been waved off. So another change here. Holland, Hall, Picard. And Carlson, Pelini. As deep there. 13:32 left on the first. All zeros. Draw just to the left of Guido. Comes out to Holland. Backhand pass, nice to Halsey. Halsey brings it over center ice. Got some speed. A couple of people on him. Ooh, almost face forward to the boards after he checked off the puck. He regains control, puts it in front. Nice pass. Almost gets Picard in front. Picard lifts his stick, and then Holland gets his stick lifted before possession is taken by Picard again. Picard looking to make something happen, puts it in front. Holland almost gets a chance at it. Carlson steps up to keep it in the zone. Puts it in front, lands on Picard's stick. Picard lifts another Jersey Shore stick, but just chipped out of the zone. Green, he's got a foot race. This Jersey Shore kid's right on his back, but Green beats him to the puck. Skates across his own goal now. Backhands it up. Not out. Still at the top of the zone. It is finally put out of the zone. Picked up by Picard. Picard comes across the Holland. That's just going to set it at the line, which throws off the timing, and it's an offside play. Face-off will be just outside the zone. 12:37 left in the first period. And Jersey Shore has the puck after the draw. Gets caught up in Grin skates. He muscles the man off the puck. It's a spin move. Gets caught in the skate. Kicks it back to his forehand. Gets it. I believe that's Mikey Lee, who then chips it up to Petey. Petey brings it in outside. As Wrinkler might have been in the zone a little bit early there. And the ref is pointing. I'm not sure. So it's just outside the zone. Face off just outside Jersey Shore zone. Logan Peterson on the draw. I'm sorry, Rintola on the draw. I apologize. That puck is in the zone for a moment, sent back out. Fulton Meir backhands it still at the blue line. D to G between Fulton Meir and Chris Green, who chips it out of the zone. There's a man in the zone, so they got Tracer's got to hold up to reset here. And they do. It's almost intercepted. Chip into the zone, ends up on Fulton Meir. Sticky spins, sends it off the glass, up the center ice. So it gets batted around. Up at the blue line, a little bit of a dead man zone for me. Lee has the puck, backhands it up ice, but it's tapped by a Jersey Shore player at the red line and put into the zone deep. And Chris Bank, thank you. And I just got my coffee, so still in the corner, picked up for Kalasavi. I saw somebody pick it up, but again, that's a dead man zone for me. It is picked up. It's behind. Chris Green had it behind his net, chips it up ice, banks off the boards. The blue line ends up on the Jersey Shore player's stick. They bring it back into the Raptors zone outside, have the face-off out. Bring it down low, try to pull it in front of the net. I think the shot might have gotten off the pad there. Guido ends up on Chris Grim's stick. He sends it the length of the ice. 10:56 left. That's going to be an icing call. For us, a nice long drive in 6 hours. Took about 7 from North Carolina to Hershey area here. So I'm a little tired. I went to bed around 1-ish and had to get up early for this game. We always have to be here an hour beforehand, so if I say anything weird or get spaced out, that's just because I'm living on fumes and caffeine. Margulies has it in the slot, goes to his forehand, takes a shot, he scores! Right under the glove hand side as he pulls it, skates into the Raptor zone on the right side, sort of diagonally crosses into the slot, pulls it to the forehand, and puts it under the glove of the Jersey Shore goalkeeper. It's a Raleigh Raptors goal, 1-0 with 10:36 left in the third period. First. See? I said third, like F-I-R-D. That's the kind of stuff you're going to hear today. And sitting here next to my wife, happy Valentine's Day, ladies. And my wife getting a Valentine's Day shout out live on broadcast. And all you other lovers out there. And non-lovers. Pursuit brings it into his own. He's got another play here. Rebound is available for Margulies. The stick was lifted at the last minute in the slot. Jersey Shore recovers and they skated out of the zone. The stick is lifted there by Pursuit at the blue line. Again, Jersey Shore is able to recover and send it up to the red line, backhanded into the Raptor zone, where I believe that's Corona. He sends it around the long way. There's a man waiting there, but it's chipped out of the zone by Pursuit. Jersey Shore goes D to D. To the man with the practice jersey. Down in the corner, Whittier battling. It's a battle that I can't see, but I know he's winning. There's a couple of other Raptors and a couple other folks there. Sent around by Sykes behind Raptors net. Not out. Jersey Shore holds it at the point. There's a quick shot. That puck almost had eyes. Nice save by Guido. Kicked it to the side. Punches his glove. Nice hit. Outlet pass from Margulies. Lost a little bit of a handle on it, but he chases it all the way down to the corner. Jersey beats him to it. But they can't get it out of the zone for the moment. It hits Peterson in the skates and then out of the zone. And, a little bit of a break here for the deflection, but Perini stays with the man. Stays with the puck. Jersey Shore puts it in the slot, ends up on Halsey's stick. Halsey looks up and sees Holland. Holland at the red line. Brings it in to the zone. Outside, he's got 3 with him. He's looking to get it across the zone. He's got Logan Peterson and Hall. Holland circles, wheels, deals. Puts it up to Carlson at the point, and then it's stolen. Green's got to get back fast, and he does. And they got a 2-on-1 break in here. Shot, nice paddle to the side by Guido. Still, another shot's put right in front. Guido gets a handle on that, and the Raptors are just able to clear the zone. They have it at center ice. Holland, that man's in the zone. They're going to do an outside on the shot there, so a little sticky situation, but Guido bails him out a couple nice saves there. Battle save, kick save, battle save. Vintage Nicky Guido. Logan Peterson on the draw. Out there again, Holland and Hall. fanned on for the moment by Grimm, but gets a handle on that puck. Gets over Fulton Neal. Holland brings it in the zone. He's got Hall with him on side. Takes a quick shot. Kick the side. Good rebound. Top of the zone. Hall sends it back down deep. Goes behind Jersey Shore's net. Couple of Raptors and one Jersey Shore man. Jersey Shore gets there first. Gets it out of the zone. Jersey Shore brings it out. Let's get into the zone. Checked immediately. Hall with some speed and Logan Peterson with him. Winds up, takes a shot, that's high, got deflected off the defender's stick. Hall gets his own rebound, puts it in front, goes through the slot, ends up on Fulton Neal's stick. Grimm blows a tire. He's got Fulton Neal chasing, but a beautiful poke check by Grimm and a nice recovery on defense after he got turned around. And they battle for it at the red line. And he's back on Grimm's stick. Grimm gets to his options, tried to hit the hard at the red line. Just tipped by a defender, then put on the stick of Logan Peterson. I guess they're calling offside here. So with 7:34 left in the first period, 1-0 Raptors. Face off just outside the Jersey Shore. So they're either the Thunder or the Lightning. I see a Lightning. I probably should. I could look at my phone, but it's very cold. That would require effort as Jersey Shore sends it out of the zone. Popped around in front of the Jersey Shore fence. Petey has it. Petey stays in the corner, skates behind the Raptors. The Jersey Shore net. Got a couple of men on him. Backhands it over to, got through Lee, but back around, still to a Raptor. It was Whittier. Whittier tries to intercept another pass there. The Jersey Shore trying to break on a 2-on-1. Petey with speed. He just gets back on that back check and takes that option away. 7:01 left in this first period. 1-0 Raptors. Jersey Shore has it at the point. They take a shot that's deflected off of Petey, who grabs it, takes possession, gets it on the stick, tries to get a quick pass over to Lee, and that gets through. Jersey Shore sends it back down, around behind Whittier. Whittier's going to pick it up in the corner. Whittier gets it up to Petey. Seems like Jersey Shore might have turned it around. I can't really see that corner there. And it's Petey who comes out with it. He's got a burst of speed here. Gets it up to the red line. He's actually knocked down, no call. I can't see what happened. So I think we would say that there should have been a call. But Petey still has the puck. Comes around, brings it to the net. Ooh, takes a shot off the goaltender's shoulder. Shore tries to send it around just to the top of the zone. They do get it and get it out. There's 3 Raptors there. Ends up on Carlson. Carlson, actually a nice defensive play, sends it off the boards. Petey picks up the rebound, and then Jersey Shore able to take that away. Petey battles with Jersey Shore behind his net, and then Perini skates it out of the top of the zone, chips it off the boards, left to the center ice. Keeps going, tried to get that nice play. Would have been a smart play if he got away, could have got a breakaway there. Jersey Shore has it at the red line, poked away by Rinkler. Finds in there as well. Puck is low. Perini shifts it up. Margulies tries to backhand that up and out of the zone it does. Raptors, Whitman coming down low into the foot race with the Jersey Shore player. Turns around, ends up on Margulies' stick after the Jersey Shore. They're trying to send it out. Jersey Shore does get a handle on it. Trying to pass it up to his offense. It's his offensive skate. Ends up back in his zone. Kasich has it. Kasich chases it down as a Jersey Shore player. And then battle. Looks like 2 legs are taken out here. No call. Rizzler at center ice. Sorry, blue line. Now it's center ice. Jersey Shore has possession. High. Kick aside. Nice shot by Jersey Shore. Nice save by Guido. Center up ice. Gets to center ice. Margulies settles things down. Looks at his options. Goes into the zone outside. Skates around one. Skates around another. Nice move. Just knocked off his forehand. Would have had a nice option for a shot there. D-man from Shore tried to get it out. Deflects off the skate, and it's a lucky break for the Raptors. It stays in Fulton Neal with a shot. That thing had eyes as well, but it gets a little bit wide. Whistle blown. There's going to be a penalty here. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll back and forth. Roughing here. I didn't see what exactly happened there. But it's going to be a penalty against Jersey Shore. So, man up. As we used to say in the class, man up. Power play. Off the draw, Raptors have possession. Petey has it at the point. Halsey. And Logan Peterson. Logan Peterson looks around. Back to Halsey. Halsey puts a beautiful pass across to hit Margulies. They had no chance. I mean, that was Olympic style USA hockey there. Tic-tac-toe. Beautiful feed. Beautiful goal. Wow. That was sweet. It was a power play goal. It's a Raleigh Raptors goal. 2-0, 4:18 left in the first. And Margulies is just there on that backside corner, and it's a beautiful pass by Halsey. It's through everybody. And, I mean, there's just nothing but net there. The goalie even had a chance. He tried to get across fast and did. But, I mean, the puck was just way faster than that. So, great play. Again, Raleigh Raptors goal to make it 2. That's a power play goal. It's a power play goal. Holland takes a shot. That's blocked on the side by the Steelers goalie. Halsey hangs it in deeper. Holland, not as Jersey Shore play. Jersey Shore has possession. They skate out of their own zone. They get up to the offensive at the red line. Falls to his knees, but he still gets a pass off. Caught the skates of the defender. I think that's Whittier. Still get it across. Nice pass. Guido had to come out and play that, disrupt that play. Still threatening here as they get a pass to the slot. Sure, he can get that shot off wide. And then another pass right to an open side. Guido paddles that out. He has to smother it. The puck actually got through, possibly. There's a lot of confusion there. But Guido with a few good saves and some smart plays by the Raleigh Raptors. Save off the goal here and save, I don't know, save an opportunity, I guess? No, stop an opportunity from the Jersey Shore. I'll get it together, folks. 3:40 left in the third. After the face-off, chip right to Guido. He actually kicked that to the other side, but Jersey Shore slot. They took a shot. But Carlson did a nice block there. And now he has it on his stick. Gets it up to Mikey Lee. He gets it up to Petey. Petey with some speed. Skates around one on the far side. Tries to pull to the front of the net. He's chipped. Ooh! He goes hard into the post. Hopefully he's okay, and he is. But they're going to get a tripping call here. The Raptors will go on another power play here. And a lot of times you'll see a player go into the net full speed like that, shoulder or something. They could break a collarbone. Anything can happen in this situation. So glad he was able to get right up. It's going to be a power play here again with 3:19 left, and it's a 2-0 Raptors lead on that. Peterson, Margulies, Holland turns, spins in the slot. He tried to get a shot off there, hoping for a rebound. There's many Raptors around the net. Now he has possession in the corner. Works it back up top. Peters with a shot. That's off Logan Peterson. He almost had a tip in there. Halsey in the far corner. Hangs it off the board. Actually gets to Peterson. Logan Peterson. It's poked away. Jersey Shore tries to chip it up the boards. And out, and they do. Petey has possession. Tries to settle this power play back down. Skates it in with some speed. 1. Skates through 2. Split out on the forehand. Looks up. Shoots. He scores. Puts it through the 5 hole. 3-0. It's a power play goal. Petey. .242 left in this first period. I don't know if I said enough about Petey. I mean, all these kids are really good, but the speed that Petey has and the moves. Sometimes you see him, he plays at another end. He's got a wicked shot. Again, I'm not singling Petey out, but he's a kid who just really has some skill. They all have skill, but he's fun to watch sometimes. You know, every team has a player that. The Islanders had Pat LaFontaine, as Jersey Shore has it in his own. Not to say Petey's Pat LaFontaine, quick shot, but gobbled up by Guido. No offense, Petey, but Pat LaFontaine's the man. 2:20 left in the first period. My son he wears number 16, which was my favorite number as a kid because of Pat LaFontaine. I was just after the Islanders won 4 Stanley Cups in a row. Well, those who 8 on the Islanders. So I was originally won by the Raptors, but Shore has possession. They send it deeper into his zone after it was at the top. Pursuit got to poke back to his own possession. It's a quick shot. It's kicked aside and pulled in by the goalkeeper. Nice save. had the Jersey Shore goalkeeper get a face-off there. Yeah, I was young, but it happened. 4 Stanley Cups in a row, and just if you didn't know, for a little trivia, they were going for 5. They got to the 5th one and lost to. If this was a trivia, and somebody could tell me what team they lost to and who went on the next run in the 80s. They had a player that was referenced as the Great One. Rich Grimm has behind his own net. Loses it for the moment. Backhand to the slot. Jersey spins. They're tangled up, though, with some good play by Mason. I didn't see anything going on there, but looks like there's going to be another call. Oh, interference here, which is against the Raptors. I didn't see it, so can't comment on it. Yeah. Did he? So maybe it's... Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. They could have scored. Anyway, so it's going to be a power penalty kill here for the Raptors. Holland had the puck for a moment after the draw, just tangled in some space, but Shore puts it in front, goes off the side of the net, sent around the boards, and it's going to go all the way to the top and not out. Good play by the Shore defender. Lucas Colonna mishandles it behind his net, backhands it up to Holland. Holland gets it to the top of the zone, but not out. There's the Shore. Pulls it around a man at the dot. Takes a beautiful pass. Guido was with it all the way, but it goes through the skater. Now Holland has a jump on it. Holland might have a break here. He does. He's a little bit off. He's got 3 coming towards him. He's just going to kill some time smartly. And that comes all the way back to Lucas Colonna, who sends it into the zone when he should have probably held on to that, because that's going to come down. Oh, that'll be a centering space. Not terrible. I respect that. But Lucas has got better moves where he could have probably held that. But play the safe play there. They're up by 3. 104 left in this first game. 49 on the kill. PD and Peterson. Speed, and more speed. And Carlson and Perini out on D. Puck comes out to Carlson, dumps it slightly past. Beautiful play by Carlson there to avoid an icing call on this and kill valuable time. 55 seconds left in the period. 38 left on this kill as the Shore tries to settle things down, set this power play up. Center iceman has it at center ice. Beatty all over him, steals that puck, gets poked away in the Raptors zone. Carlson chips it out of the zone though. Shore's gonna have to reset with 21 left on this kill. D to G. Goes through. Guido's legs there on a shot. Quick high shot. Glove by Guido held onto with 22 seconds. 21.9 seconds left in the period. 7 seconds left in the kill. Face off just to the left of Guido. I think it's Logan Peterson. Yeah, Logan Peterson on the draw. Oh, quick pass just to the slot, just missed. Power plays over. Penalty kills over, I should say. The Raptors come the other way. Logan Peterson. And the whistle's blown here for some shenanigans. A couple of shenanigans here between PD and Shore player. They're both going to get called. 10.9 left in the period. 3-0 Raptors lead. Margulies. So it's going to be 4-on-4. No, 5-on-5. Sorry, they cancel out. I see another player skating. There's Peterson, Sykes, and Margulies. 5 seconds left in the period. Held on to him, loses his edge there. And that'll end the period. We'll be back in a minute. It's a 3-0 lead here. We'll be back for the start of the second. All right, we'll get started here. Start the second period. And for those of you who don't know the answer to that trivia question, the drive for five, we call them in Long Island, was stopped by the Edmonton Oilers. Mark Messier, not the great one, of course, but the great one. Uh, so, um, yeah, drive for five. Well, that was Potvin, Gillies, and the Awesome Islanders for all of you. I know my partner in crime is not here today, knows about the Islanders being from Long Island as the Jersey Shore recovers in their own zone. They get it out. Send it up two. They actually skated into the zone onside. They're smothered by a couple guys in the pocket. They still come on the pot. Puck. So, oh, goodness. And it goes into the corner after I think Guido had to make a save there. Jersey Shore man takes the puck down with his hand and puts it in front of himself. The suit battles. Ends up in the slot. Quick shot. And I think that was waffled aside too by Guido, I say. Puck is sent up by Fultonier just to the top of the zone, and then Sykes meets the man at the point. Puck still stays in his own. Grim has it, sends it back behind his own net where Fultonier will pick it up. Fultonier sends it to the top of the zone. Shore keeps it in. Shore has possession. They pull it into the slot, smothered again by Raptors. It's Kasuki, nice backhand pass to Sykes. Preston Sykes up the red line. He has Margulies with him. Just checked off into the corner, but Sykes chases it all the way down. Puts it behind the net where Margulies picks up the puck. Back to Sykes. Sykes puts it in front, just misses Rentola. Ends up on Margulies' stick. Margulies backhands it to Sykes. Sykes just puts it through the goal mouth. As the Jersey Shore, Lightning Thunder, get it out of the zone. Corona sends it back to center ice. Margulies winds up, or fake wind up. Nice move. Has it in the corner. He battles with a Jersey Shore player. Takes it back. Puts it right through. Oh, puts it right on. Oh, a point blank shot. I believe that's Holland there. Had it. Beautiful pass to Holland in the slot. Point blank, hitting the goalkeeper. And I think he had his rebound as well. Both saved. Keep it 3-0 here with 13-12 left in the second period. I think they're calling another call here. So, I see a Raptor player going to the bench. And 5. Yeah, looks like they're going to go man down here. 30. Penalty kill for the Raptors again. Holland and Paul out there with Kelowna and Whittier will probably be out there as well, or he is out there. He's on business already lined up on the far side. That's Preston TJ Whittier. I don't know his middle name, but Jay. Is it Preston John? Preston James. Ballsy. Gets a pass out of the slot there, skates it out of his own. He's got Holland. Holland just taking his time there, killing some nice time off the penalty. Sends it off the shoulder of a Jersey Shore player, who bangs it off the boards around to another Jersey Shore player as they try to slow this puck down and get their power play started. 1:05 left on the kill. Cross ice pass. Just to a Jersey Shore player, who brings it into the zone outside. So a quick shot. Got a man in front too. Nice spin shot. That was quick. But it was just wide of the net. As they battle on the close side, ends up on Kelowna. Stick, try to get a pass out, but almost intercepted, skated, and was soccer style kick there. And Whittier does get it out of his own, but it's brought back in on the shore. Ricard gets to Holland. Holland looks up ice. That goes to the goalkeeper. Nope, it's going to be an icing. It took a little bit of a long time to get there, which is good. 12:09 left in the second period. 3-0 Raptors. 28 seconds left on the kill. Carlson and Perini are the deep air. Peterson. Speed up turn. This is, I think, an Olympic style, actually, an Olympic sheet of ice. It looks like there's a ton of space out here. So the speed usually will win as shot taken by the shore after the draw was won by the Raptors. He's focused in the corner, and then it's put in front. Guido has to make one save, makes another save, squeezes the pads, has it between his legs, and holds on for a faceoff with 11:57 left in the second period. 16 seconds left in the kill. Looks like it's got a lot of area when you have 4-on-4, and you've got an Olympic Tizer really opens the game up. Face off to the right of Guido. Shore trying to set this power play up at 13 now. And it's check, nice check up at the line by Peterson, calling for the puck at the key house. The key brings it into the zone, goes to one hand, forehand, quick shot, blocker high up into the netting. Nice shot, nice save. 11:43, 1 second left. 11:43 left in the period, 1 second left on the kill. Face off down low in the Jersey Shore zone, just to the left of the Jersey Shore goalkeeper. So when Peterson goes across, he hits Mikey Lee with a quick shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. Didn't hold on to it. Rebound goes to the corner. Nice shot there as they battle for it. And it seems to be the Bermuda Triangle for me. I can't see it. Comes out to the slot. That's Perini with a nice shot that's deflected. Second shot goes a little high. It comes into the corner where Jersey Shore tries to get out of the zone. They do. But they're stopped at the line by Peter for the moment. They still have the puck. They pull it through his own. Quick shot just wide of the net. Jersey Shore still has it in front. Nobody has that guy. And came up. Was able to grab a puck that nobody took. Jersey Shore still just trying to threaten here, but stolen. And that's a great play by Carlson there in the slot to make sure that nothing happened with that player. And no icing here because that Jersey Shore player could have played it. That's why I say it was on the ice and it was sort of playable. Jersey Shore coming the other way. And it brings the zone on top to the face-off top. Backhanded pass where Manning takes a quick shot. Chris Green blocks that. Picks it up behind his own net. Looks up at his options. Flips it up. Grabbed out of the air by a Jersey Shore defender. Puts it down on the ice. Still battling forward in front of the Raptors. Bench taken by Casey Margulies. Margulies gets tripped. That's a call every day on Sunday. No call. 3 times on Sunday, something like that. As the Jersey Shore comes the other way, they bring it in on top. Chris Green pushes him outside. Shots high and wide. Look the Soup had in front of the net. A little bit of power. He's got Margulies with him. Pulls it up at the face-off lot, spins around, still has the puck, trying to get it to Green, but that's intercepted by the Jersey Shore. Got a man up, hanging. They couldn't hit him. They still have possession of the puck. They put it in front, and it's sent out of the slot by Chris Green. Nice play. He gets it out to it all the way out of the zone. That springs the Soup as it gets past the D-man. Takes a quick shot. He gets his own rebound, but he's pulled down, sort of. Quick shot by Picard after that, and it's held on by the goalkeeper. Nice sequence of plays there. Thought the Soup was pulled down after his original shot, but no call. 9:18 left in the second period. I'm not looking for a call. I'm just stating the facts as they happen. You know, I am just an observer here to relay the facts as you see them on the screen. Sykes on the draw. Shore had it at the dot for a second there. They put it right in front of the slot where Halsey tried to steal it and make something happen. Shore still struggling to get it out of their own zone. It does come all the way across. Halsey's going to pick it up, quick shot right off the boards. Halsey will pick up the rebound from that. It was a bank off. It's a little high, that shot. Jersey Shore gets it out of the zone. Comes the other way. Kelowna in a one-on-one. Man pulls it back. Nice poke check. Nice poke swipe by Kelowna. I love it. And then the man still comes through, tries to, puck's rolling on Kelowna. Nice move, circles, hits the ref there, tries to get it over to Halsey. Jersey Shore still threatening though. They have the puck down low. Piling it for corners, a couple of spectators there I can't see. I think the Raptors are able to skate it out. The ball, long cross-ice pass to Holland. Holland pulls around one, gets it into the slot, pulls around another, gets to make a play. Settles the puck down to the corner, gets to PJ Whittier. PJ Whittier holds it at the top, backhands it back down low to Holland. Holland looking to make a play. Man is tripped up there. Now we got a 2-on-1 break. Alone is back. He's got to make a choice here. Shot or the play. Nice save there by Guido. He kind of played the middle there. And Guido gobbles up the shot. But he took away the pass lane. The man wasn't able to pass it. So a nice defensive play my son, who I think is the greatest hockey player in the world, Lucas Cologne. But I'm his dad, you know, so you know how that goes. He's even better than Pat LaFontaine. Rinsula on the draw. Didi taps it to the boards. Banks off and he gets it back to Lee. Lee with a nice give and go to Petey. Petey just into the goal. Ooh, off the post. And the goaltender loses his stick at the same time. That's how hard that shot was. Up to the top of the zone, and there's going to be a call here. I'm not sure who this is against. But we've got another penalty. And it is against the Shore with 7:50 left in the second period. 3-0 Raptors. So the power play here, looks like they got 2 men in the box here. I don't know if this is a 5-on-3 here. It looks like it might be a 5-on-3. Yeah, we got 2 men in the box here, 7:50 left. I mean, I see 2 on the board. 130 on the board 2 times, I mean. Yeah, why I like the Olympic-sized rink is because, you know, I played a little hockey in my day, and I played in the great D League, where champions are built. And since I'm okay at hockey, at least I'm definitely in the D League, the open ice gave me a lot of advantage. This brings the Shore, comes the other way, almost had to break up the line. That's poked away fast by Margulies. Margulies hacked that, gets it up ice to Holland. Holland tips it. This is not a 5-on-3, it's a 5-on-4. It's only 1 penalty. That's actually 1 man in the box for 3 minutes, so there's double the penalties up. And the Raptors going to be on a 3, so it would be a minute. 3-minute power play down to 2:33 left, 7:23 left in the second period. Petey has the puck at center ice. Brings it into the Shore zone. Goes into the corner, pulls around a man, takes a shot, that's blocked inside. Raptors still have possession. Gielan puts it in front, off the defender's skate, and almost goes in. He goes wide, Margulies chips it behind, backhands it behind the net. Logan Peterson gets banged off the skate. Margulies puts it on the forehand, puts it in front of the goal mouth, sits it there for a second. The goalie got to actually make a save there. Petey takes a quick shot. That gets through, but not all the way. Logan Peterson, as he gets through a couple of dirty Shermans, that's Holland. Holland skates behind the net. Try to put it off the goalkeeper. No, he still has possession. Gets Petey. Petey in the slot, takes a quick shot. That bang. Goalkeeper makes another outstanding save with 6:34 left in the period. 1:42 left. That puck comes out of the zone. Petey's going to have to settle it back down. The Raptors are going to have to reset this power play. Raptors in the zone. And there's Holland on top. Line zone there. Peterson drags around one, pulls it to the side, got a man open, hits him with small release. He takes a shot, that's paddle to the side, I believe it's Halsey who bangs in the rebound with a loose change. So it's a power play goal, and it's after the first penalty was already expired, so that should, unless this is a non-releasable call, I think it should be, but it's a $1.24 left on that. But I think that'll clear it. 6:14 left, 4-0 Raptors. It's a Raleigh Raptors goal. Nice setup. It's a power play goal, another power play goal. Nice setup down to Halsey there, and Holland. A couple of nice shots there, and the rebounds there. Margulies involved there, and everybody's involved in the play. That's what you like to see. I think these boys made a commitment before this tournament, before this game, that they had some goals. They signed off on them. Coach sent out the picture, and these boys seem to be living up to what their commitment was. That's what you like to see with the young men, right? They make a commitment, they follow through. That's why we bring them here. It's not about the hockey. It's not about winning the games. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. It's just a microcosm of life. These boys learn to play together. They learn to work together to achieve a similar goal. And it's something that they'll use not only today, but for the rest of their lives. I know it's helped me. And this is G.I. Joe. I think it's something else, actually. That's another trivia question. Watch G.I. Joe. As it's batted back into the zone, crossing, sends it back behind his own net. And knowing is half the battle, I think it was, actually. Lee on center ice puts it in front, just out of the reach of the defender, who pretty sure the defender sends it back around his own net to the top of the zone. I hear a lot of banging over there. Comes across. It's on, that's Marcus Youth had that for a moment in the slot, backhanded it wide. Raptors, actually Jersey Shore, coming out of their own zone. They have it at center ice. Bring it in on side. Carlson with a nice defensive play, pokes out. Actually, it's put into the slot. Perini steals after the man who had it for a moment. Skates it diagonally across the zone. Puts it up to Pursuit. Pursuit just bangs off, deflects off the stick and out of reach. Jersey Shore. Defender skates behind his own net. With some speed, brings it to center ice. Brings it in on side. Hits a quick shot. Guido with his paddle. That's that puck flip up to his glove. For another save. 4:54 left in the second period. 4-0 Raptors. Yeah, you would play at like the Raleigh Iceplex, which is huge, and then you'd go play at Carrier, which is an old roller rink. And I felt like when I got the fucking roller rink, there was always a man in my face that couldn't do anything. But in Raleigh, I just felt like at the time of ice skate over Raptors in the slot. He sends it out of the zone. Just gets past the defender and Logan Peterson gave chase. That's actually Preston Fights. Slams into the zone. The defender slams it back out. Comes past center ice. Fulton finds hard for a moment. That deflects off his stick. There's a Shore. Settling it down in the slot. Almost lost it. Petey intercepts that pass to center ice. Pulls it into the zone. Has it in the corner. Spins. There's actually Jersey Shore coming the other way. Fulton back. And then hard. And those guys converge on him. Quick shot from the point. Nice kick save by soccer style save by Grin. Puts his leg outside of his leg. Backhanded back into the zone offside. Jersey Shore with 3:52 left in the second period. 4-0 Raptors. Face off will be center ice. Hall. Peterson. Holland. Malone and Whittier. Deep there. Tangled in Peterson's legs, but he gets possession, brings it into the zone outside. Skates into the face-off dot. Puts it across. Beautiful pass. It just missed the net by Holland. Yeah. Great thinking, great play. Jersey Shore gets to the top of the zone, almost kept in. They are able to recover at center ice, but then it's stolen by Ranger Holland, who backhands it into the zone. Jersey Shore defender has it. Then it's taken away by Halsey. Halsey with a quick shot, kick save, ends up back on. Ooh, and it's put in the goal. Looks like PJ Whittier puts that in after the rebound by Halsey. 3:17 left. That'll be 5-0 Raptors. And it's a Preston Jesse Whittier. No, I'm just not going to mess up his name. I just keep making up names. Which are Preston Jonathan Whittier. I should really figure out what his real name is at some point. Preston Johannesburg. PJ with the goal off the rebound from Halsey. Cool human though. I will find out his real name. Somebody will probably say it on the chat. So he's got family listening, as we all do. Thank you everybody for that. For watching. Your sons, nephews, brothers, stepbrothers. Jersey Shore has it in the corner. Kelowna works that away from the moment. They got it in the corner. Tries to take that puck. Jersey Shore puts it right in the goal mouth. It's really there. It's tipped by PJ. That's sailing. PJ Whittier. Halsey puts it around back of the net. Holland meets the Jersey Shore defender. The Jersey Shore is able to recover, get it out of his own. PJ Whittier has it on the stick, chips it up to the center ice, where Peterson had it for a moment. And it's sent all the way across to Holland. Holland has Hall with him. That face-off takes a shot, hits both under the shoulder. Nice save. Holland still has possession, tries to get over Halsey. And that's Garrett Hall. Well, I really say his first name, but I only know him as Halsey. I think that's just his name. They call him that at school. Teachers call him, everybody calls him Halsey. I think they are the Halseys. Must be confusing in the Halsey's house when they call each other Halsey. How do you guys know which Halsey you're talking about? 208? Or it's just Gary Halsey? See, I told you I was going to talk crazy today with no sleep. 208 left in the second period. 5-0 Raptors. Winter on the draw. Margulies had it for the moment, and it's kicked into the zone by Jersey Shore. Carlson backhands it over to Perini behind the Raptors net. Perini sends it up ice. Tipped by Margulies. Jersey Shore skated it backwards into their own zone. Tried to get it out of center ice, but do actually tip it out and come the other way. A little bit of a break here. Carlson's back though. Carlson all over it, pushes him to the corner, pushes him in too. I mean, he's going to get a penalty there, but I do not think that was a terrible play. He had a stick in his fist up a little bit, and at this age level, technically a penalty, but I love it. I think it was a good play. I don't think it was dirty. I actually like to see that from Carlson, a little aggressiveness there. Yeah, everybody's giving it 5. It was a nice play. Nice tough play by Carlson. I'll take that penalty. I know. Even Katie's like, he's never got a penalty. Really. So it's odd to see, but, you know, hey, I'm not mad at that penalty. Nice aggressive play. Get 5-0, 1:34 left in the second period. So $1.30 here will be on the penalty kill. It's Margulies, Boltneer, Grimm, and Winter. Winter gets a blocks a shot there, blocks a pass. Man still has it in the corner. Puts it into the crease, sits there for a moment. Still trying to get a shot off, but Raptors not allowing that penetration. They chip it out of the zone. There's actually a couple of second difference in the penalty and in the game clock. So the penalty will expire about 3 seconds before the game clock of the period, before the period. Whatever that means, I don't know. Jersey Shore brings it into the zone, trying to settle down this power play. Half the face-off got Fortnier's there every step of the way. Man trying to put a pass across, but Fortnier chips that to the back of the net. Jersey Shore still has possession. Fortnier all over that man. They still try to get to settle down. Rintola checks him. They can't get it out. Rintola, nice aggressive play. He might have to be able to be sprung out here, and he does. Rintola at center ice has a man with him. Margulies puts it in front of the net. That's just wide. It's going to come all the way to Fortnier. It's going to probably rip a shot here. Nope. He thinks better of it. He's pushed off the play here. Sure. Very sure. Oh, wow. Put through the legs. Guido's there the whole way. But the Jersey Shore player with a nice little move there. They hold the puck in the zone. 12 seconds left. Margulies with a nice aggressive play to disrupt that with 8 seconds. Jersey Shore still threatening to the slot. Rickler tried to get it out, but it hits Margulies, and they're unable to clear it with 1 second left. Finally, they get this cleared, and we'll be back in a moment. Start of the third period. Good play by the Raptors here. 5-0. Bunch of power play goals. We'll be back. All right, Raptors ready to get started here with the first game of the President's Day Classic here in Hershey. Well, Hershey area, Pennsylvania. Palmyra at Click Lewis Arena. There's 3 sheets of ice here. Jersey Shore take a shot. Florida goes off of his pad. Speedy with some speed. Still has the puck, brings it into the Jersey Shore zone. Backhanded pass in front, Lee's there. Goalie got a paddle on it. Jersey Shore coming the other way. Corona aggressively pushes into the side. But he's got backup, thankfully, and that puck, the shot does get off. Paddle to the side. Beat a little bit out of position, but PJ has the puck. But Shore still threatening. Another backhanded shot that's deflected off the Kelowna skate. Put back in front. Kelowna again. Another shot deflected, and then Guido makes a save, flips it up into his glove. 14. So the clock is running here. So 14 minutes running clock. 5-0 Raptors. In the President's Day Classic. I was telling Katie, we played this facility many times with Raptors. In the face-off, Holland and Halsey together. Bring that pass to Holland, back to Hall. That's intercepted by the defender. Sent back behind the net, but Picard skates over quickly. Gets it to Hall. Hall with a give and go to Holland. And to Picard through the skates and through Holland's stick as well. Perini comes skates that now. Takes a nice shot. Nice save by the Jersey Shore goalkeeper. Yeah, we played here. We played with the Carolina Stars for many years. We've come here for several tournaments, and we were in the EJ League that I mentioned before that Lucas won the championship for. Most of their games were here, so we came here often. But we never played on this rink. We always played on the far rink, which is the smaller rink. That's on the other side of this wall. As that puck is stolen by the Shore, and have it dump it into the zone, chase it deep. Being chased also by Perini. Gets there first, tries to get it up to the top of the zone. Holland bounces around in front, and then Guido's got to jump on it as that thing had some life to it. Nobody knew it was going to land. Guido stops the worries, smothers that puck with 12:37 on a running clock during the third period. 5-0 Raptors. Rink is always cold. I'll tell you that. This place is in ice spots. I am freezing now. I got 2 pairs of socks on, 2 jackets. Gross. I got my flapper Cousin Eddie hat on. And I'm freezing. Jordan Peterson has it deep in the Raptors zone. Taken away, put it to the slot. I think that Guido might have got a piece of a shot there. But just deflected wide. Still kept in the zone. 2 Shore players collide. Grim has the puck, sends it to the far side. Logan Peterson chips that out. Really, Shore can't do anything because all the players are in the zone. They have to settle this down. They get it outside. Intercepted by Margulies. Pulls around one, then it's checked away. And Grim gets a stick on it. Gets caught in the skates. Still caught in the skates. Jersey Shore still trying to threaten. Courtney has it. It's up to Margulies. Margulies has it at center ice. Got a man with him. It's Peterson. Crisscross. Quick shot just out of reach. Just more of a blocker and out of wide. Soup. Top of the zone. Shore coming back the other way. Crazy. They're into the zone on side. Trying to get a shot off. They do get a wide shot. Grim picks up the rebound. Flips it up. And over the man, but not out. And he skates up and pushes it out himself. Nice play by Chris Grim. D pass on the short side. They get it out of their own zone, try to come the other way. Fulton has nice poke check. Just basically picks the pocket of that man, says thank you. Nice play by Mason Fulton. Good battle for center ice. Logan Peterson had it for a moment. Or was battling for it. Now Shore turns it around. 10:51 left in the third. Jersey Shore have it at the face-off dot. Backhanded in front. Gobbled up by Guido. Actually hit him in the chest and landed in front of him where Guido fall forward on it for a face-off. Freeze it for a face-off. 10:35 left in this third period of a very cold drink. I'm not going to cry. I come prepared. I've got a lot of stuff on. I knew this rink was going to be cold. So did my wife. And she gets way colder than I. She's got a heated blanket, actually. Off the draw, wide shot by the Shore. Comes all the way to the top of the zone on the first side. Petey has it with his speed. Winds up and actually hits the brakes. He does a real spin move. He's tripped up, lost his footing. And the Shore trying to break the other way. Kelowna footless to the puck. Jersey Shore right on his tail. Hits the brakes. And does another spin move. Goes all the way. Nice play by Kelowna. Nice move. Gets it up and out of the zone lead. Trying to stay with it. Sent back into the zone. PJ Whittier has it. He's got some speed. He wants to make some offense. He's got a goal today. No, cross pass. You still get a assist there. Petey with a rip off the blocker, put back in front. Whittier is hanging around in front and the whistle's blown. And then a Jersey Shore man dives into the fray. Always gets a little rough and tumble. Meeting of the minds there in front of the crease. With 5-0 lead, 9:18 left in the third period. Face off will be just to the right side of the Jersey Shore goalkeeper. Holland, Sykes, Halsey, Perini, and Carlson back out there. Also with a nice aggressive play before. First time you see him in the box. He doesn't know about the box much. My son Lucas is not really in the box much, so it's cool to see those guys, especially when it's an aggressive play penalty. Halsey says around back behind Shore's net. Battling in front of the Jersey Shore bench. Holland gets it to Hall. Hall tried to get it in front. Holland does have it at the back of the net, and it's taken by Shore. They're deep in their own zone. Holds on to it, and then they decide to chip it up to the center ice. Offense, who is a backhand show. Perini will pick that up in the corner. Send it to the close side. Holland waits for it. It actually goes to the biscuit, but out of the zone. Shore brings it back in. Perini sends it back out. Shore. Tries to skate through the middle ice. Split a couple of guys. Ends up on Carlson's stick. It's the referee. Comes out to center ice with Shore with 8 minutes left. Trying to get it back into the Raptor zone. Gets split up the line. Shore having the red line. Gets caught. Sykes skates. And then Perini flat to let the goal to center ice. Shore turning around from the other way. Bounces around over Perini's stick. And he'll get possession behind his own net. Hit the brakes. He's pumped off the puck. Shore. I'm trying to make a play here, but that's covered up by. They got to pass across behind the net. Tried to set something up, got it in front, but Guido puts his glove on that and extinguishes any chance of an opportunity for Jersey Shore. I had a couple of jokes lined up for Jersey Shore, because it's Jersey Shore, they have a show and all that, but a lot of them, I guess, are kind of against that tactics. I'm Italian. So I should be able to joke as off the face off. Guido makes another save. Puck was tipped towards him. See that? Guido. Yes. Yeah. We got Guido and goal. Jersey Shore kids must love that. Yeah. Face off just to the left of Guido. Raptors come out of their own zone. Let's see. Brings it in on the side, has it in the corner, puts it in front, nice pass across the goal now. Shore gets what's left of that, but Hall, I think, the Picard over there on the far side, keeps his Picard. Shore's able to get it out, but it ends up back on Soup's stick. Soup lays it out after he gets it backhanded into the zone. Ends up on Marguerite's stick. Puts it around one, still has an opportunity to shoot here, looks at the goal, puts it across, it's tipped by Picard, and then Soup has it. He tries to put it back in front of the net. It's off a skate. Shore, with a give and go, break out. Going into the Raptor zone, Poltonier dives for it. They get it all the way across. Guido swallows that up, having an outstanding game, seeing the pucks very well in there. Just slid across with that very well. Mason with doing enough there to push him outside to give him nothing. He's just able to cut in front of the net. Guido saves him the whole way. That's what you want to do. You got to give your goaltender time to react. That's exactly what Mason did there. 5:40 left in the third, 5-0. Raptors off the draw. Phoebe has him. He's got a man with him. It's Lee. He's going to take this shot. Ooh, off the post. It's the second post he's hit today. That comes all the way out of the zone. Kelowna picks up a rolling puck. He's got two on him. He splits them guys and gets it to splits them guys. That's a good Jersey Shore. Splits them guys. And Peterson pushes it into the zone. Drags around one, drags around another, and then it's poked away. We're picked back up by Petey. Does a head fake before he gets it back into the zone. Actually, they battle for it at the blue line. Peterson chases that into the corner of the Jersey Shore zone. Jersey Shore man picks it up behind his own net. Pulls around one, gets to the center ice. Mikey Lee disrupts that attack. 4:52 left here. 5-0. Jersey Shore has an opportunity here. Try to get a backhand pass off. That's taken by PJ Whittier. Center ice pass deflected into the zone. Peterson gets chased, but short defender has the puck in the moment. Skates it up and out to the red line. It's going all the way, coast to coast. Yes, Petey tries to get a check, but again disrupts that play, and then pass is intercepted by Petey. Petey got a man with him. Oh, that just looked like it was just outside. They still got that man. Puts it in front. It's a little high. Peterson tried to, knock that down in the air. It's tough at any level of play, but a nice, smart play. Sure. Have it deep in the Raptors zone. Skates behind the Raptors net. Take it away. Across the nice play. It's flipped up into the air and then pulled down with a glove. It looks like hand pass. Since it wasn't the same man who pulled it out of the air, who touched it with a stick. 3:52 on the running clock. Yeah. I'm from Long Island, not as you've heard. I talked about the island. So I know a lot of people from Jersey. No disrespect to the Jersey folks. We've got folks who are from Jersey on this team. I believe, if I remember correctly, Lucky Lee is in Jersey, born and bred, right in the middle, where it's what he says, and I believe him. In Jersey is the very middle line of where you become an Eagles fan or a Giants fan. He lives right there in Jersey. Because as you know, the only New York football team is really the Buffalo Bills, not the Jets or the Giants who live in Jersey. I'm sure tries to get a pass across here to the slot. Spin play by the short play. Gets a shot off. Actually doesn't get. That's blocked by the defender. And it ends up on a short player stick. Gets a shot off with a save by Guido. 2:55 left in this game. Winkler stands up the man at the line, backhanded in. Carlson gets hold of that at the face-off dot, spins and sends it off the boards. Just gets past Halsey's stick. Shots taken by the shore here, threatening to take away the shutout as they battle in the corner for it. 2-on-2. Winkler comes out with it. Winkler over to Holland. Halsey with him. Stood up to the red line. Still gets that puck out into the zone though. With 2:21 left in the game. Sure, a nice backhand pass. Pulls up the face-off dot. The Raptors are playing good defense. They do get it to Gomez, but right there, it's Mason Fulton-Near. He doesn't get it out, but he's there to stop anything from happening right there in the slot. Chris Grimm backhands it with 1:55 left in the game. Comes out to center ice. Well, had it for the moment. Almost collides with Sykes. Sykes springs into the zone. He's got 4 on him. He gets his shoulder into the chest area. We're not going to call it at this point in the game. Soup comes out, and then the goaltender from the shore sits on that with 1:33 left in the game. Yeah, I'm a New York Jets fan, so they have always been sort of other than the one championship they won in Super Bowl III of their sad existence. We're the New York Jets playing New York Giants Stadium in New Jersey. It doesn't get worse than that. Shore tries to break out of the zone. They do actually get it past. It looks like a breakaway. Fulton trying to get back quick, trying to end this, break that goose, and they can't do it with 1:04. The Shore were threatening there. Picked up by Marguerite, chipped out of the zone. And at this point, their really only job is to hold on to the shutout for Guido as Marguerite comes down center ice. Pulls it around once. Gets pumped off the puck for the moment, but gets whatever was left of it and has it in the corner and pushes Soup on the other corner. The Soup sends it back to Marguerite. Marguerite trying to get a centering pass out with 38 seconds left. Whittier takes a long shot. That's tipped almost by the Jersey Shore player. Sykes will race over that side and push the man against the boards as Jersey Shore backhands it up ice. PJ Whittier is a race with 25 seconds left in the game. He'll win that race. Puck is rolling on him. Gets to the top of the zone where the Soup backhanded up to Marguerite, just out of reach. Shore turns it around with 15 left in the game. A little bit of a puck still in the Raptors zone. Sykes hit against the boards. Quick shot. Oh man, had it right in front. Oh, he almost gets a goal with 4 seconds left. Can they hold on to this shutout? And they will. So the Raptors here in the first game of the tournament will win 5-goose. We'll be back for the next game this evening as the Raleigh Raptors take the win over the Jersey Shore Lightning, Bolt, Thunder kind of guys. That's how good of an announcer I are. 5-goose. I'll talk to you later. Great job by Katie Green, by the way.